So I wanted to show you now how to create a website. So obviously you've got WordPress, you've got Wix, you've got Squarespace. There's so many places where you can have websites. You can even create a website on MailChimp, but even on Canva, you can create websites. But Canva can be quite useful, I guess, if you just want to mock up a website, or if you don't really want to invest into a website yet, you can create something simple. But my true recommendation for a real website is always to use WordPress. I have used Wix before. I have also tried Squarespace before, and they are simpler to create than WordPress. And WordPress can be quite not difficult, but it can, you know, you'd have to spend a lot of time to getting to know how everything works. And then the thing is, designing it is not just how it works. Like, we can create a website and design it, and we might like it, but it's not customer, or it's not good for the customer journey. And therefore, there are some ways of how to create a website that it looks you know, simple to look at, that when we go on it, we can understand what's going on. But when we click on the buttons, that it takes us to the places that we want, and that we don't get overwhelmed. I personally used to create a lot of websites that were quite all over the place, because, you know, my brain is quite all over the place. I always wanted to put everything in it, and I wanted to write a lot. So I had lots of writing, and I had lots of things, everything I wanted to put in it. And I had some feedback that it was quite overwhelming for people. And actually, I never felt proud of the website. And actually, it was just a thing that I had on the side that I never mentioned. So when you do want a website, it's good to feel really happy about it, where you feel comfortable about it, because then you want to share it. If you have a website that you don't feel comfortable about, you wouldn't even go there yourself to check things out, then you can imagine that the others won't neither. So I want to share with you, this is where I was before. I want to share with you No Hassle website, because it is something really amazing. This woman, Netta, she has created this offer. It is somehow it is directed at coaches, consultants, and so on, but you can amend it to everything that you want. The good thing about this is that it's literally what it says. It's No Hassle website. It is WordPress website. That means, and she has other different offers, but it means that you are connected to the main and the best website provider. And, you know, if you know more about websites than me, then I'm sorry about the language I use, because I'm not a very website savvy person, and I don't have the right words. But this is, with this, you can be sure that you've got WordPress, and that it's working for you. So you get a template, and of course you always get a template, but with this one you get a particular template that is really easy to use and that looks professional, and you just have to sort of like change and change things around. She has tutorials that she shows of how to use everything. And this is how I've created my website, because I got so annoyed with trying out different web designers who couldn't get my vision going. So I personally felt like I wanted to do it myself. But I also didn't want to spend so much time on it. And yes, you will spend probably 2 months creating your website. I have to be honest with this, because creating a website still does take more time. I thought that I would get mine done in 1 week, but that's just not the case. One whole day of working on it, it takes longer than we think. But 2 months is a good time to get things done. Previously, I would, you know, get websites done perhaps in that way, but they wouldn't be as professional, as good looking, and as connected throughout. So you've got a really cool thing. You can create your shop on this. You can create, you know, just, you know, the About You pages. You can create all kinds of things with this. It's mobile, it goes well on mobile and on tablets and on obviously on the computer. It looks very nice because it's got all these cool tools about it. So I can really recommend that you get this, because as well, instead of having a web designer, work with you. You're getting this template for $99, as you can see here. Yeah, she also has a Facebook group. And by the way, I'm not an affiliate or anything like this. I am literally showing this to you because I really care about this type of website. And if you do want one, this is the best way. If you do want to, obviously you need to get your own domain, yeah, your own name, domain. And usually you get that through GoDaddy. Let's say you already have a domain, you can swap it over. You've got an operating team here that can help you to swap that over. And yeah, then you've got a website. I'm going to show you now how the website looks from within, how you can change things around. Obviously, this is just an intro, just to get an idea of how you can do things. And then, yeah, and then have a look. Here, I'm looking in. This is the login details that I've gotten from my WordPress website. This is how it looks on the back end. It can be quite overwhelming to look at this. But here at the top, I'm going to visit site. And obviously, I've done the work on this, you know, and you can see how it like slowly comes in, which is really nice. Go back to the top. If I want to go into coaching, for example, great. You can see everything, right? And here at the top, I've got Enable Visual Builder. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and create a new page into Dashboard at the top left. I'm going to go into Pages. And here you can see all the pages that I've got, yeah? And I'm going to find a page, or let's say I'm going to take the art page. I'm going to clone it for a moment. So here it says, this is the copy, it's the draft DV. I'm going to go into it. And here you can see that it's the art page from the back. It's just loading. This is how it looks from the back end. To you, this might not mean anything, but here I can go on to build on the front end. Okay. So as you can see, this is here in the builder. This is the visual builder. And I've got my art here, for example, and the artist newsletter. And it's quite simple because, to be honest, I've got a very simple layout right now. I can do plus, and then I can create all kinds of things here. Let's say I would like to create a bit of writing. And the good thing about websites is that you can then display all the, actually, for me, this was quite simple now. I'm just wanted to show you that as a tutorial, but you can write, you know, by exhibitions, you can write by years, you can put your whole bio. I want to show you a website that's actually really cool, but let me go and just delete this one page. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now is Chris Truman. He's a very successful artist. And as you can see, it's very simple. All you need here is just the layout of the exhibitions. Yeah, he's got the exhibitions here in paintings, and then he's got the exhibitions here on the left. So if I go into them, you can see all these pictures. And that's really what you want from an artist page, to be very, very sort of like specific, very simple, very, yeah, I love this, you know, because you don't really want to have prices and stuff on your artist page, unless you are creating a shop. And for your shop, you can sort of, for example, let's see if, who I'm going to show you now. This is a website, really cool website as well, from Andy Martinez. I recommend, he's got it you know, because he is selling things through Fine Art America as well. He's got a prices here like this, so you can do it this way as well. There's a recommendation to not put prices up on your page, but this way it's quite nice because it's hidden. It only comes up when you scroll on top of it. It's not showing like the picture, the image. It's not showing the artwork and then having the price underneath, because that looks more like a shop, but you want it to look like a gallery kind of thing, so that people come on here and really look at the art. But the way he's done it here is quite nice, because only when you scroll on it, then you get the price. So I know that he's got Shopify, and that some of it as well was before on Fine Art America. And he's also categorized it, which is quite nice. You can really play around with it. So obviously there are things like Shopify, which you can do. You can do Etsy, you can do Fine Art America, you can do so many other things. But if you were to create your own website, then WordPress No Hassle website is really cool. So the good thing about Shopify is that you can, that it's connected straight away into being a shop as well, hence the name Shopify. So it's very much up to you how you want to do it. So this is more of like an example with a price, and the one example before is from Chris Truman, or Truman Chris, about, see if we can get there, that you've seen, which is very much just a display, and then you could have like shop at the bottom left. This is just some examples I've got for websites for you. Do get one, because then people can see all your work. Obviously, you know, Instagram or other pages, or Vimeo, if you do video, they're great ways obviously to display your artwork too. But this way you always have something outside of social media that that has your site. Let's say social media doesn't, it drops down, you know, you need to have your stuff outside of it. Of course, if you have them on a PDF that you send people out to, this is great. And if they see you out in exhibitions all the time, but you do want to be online now. So I want to show you another website builder, like the No Hassle website, but it's created for you by artists, and it's directed exactly for artists. So I want to share that with you as well, in case this is something that you would like to do. And let me share my screen. Here you go. So this is simple, easy artist websites. Again, I'm not an affiliate. This is just for you to obviously benefit from all these opportunities online. This is what it says. Easy website templates and drag and drop website builders are never as simple as they claim, which is true. That's why they created the simple artist websites from start to finish. And it's the same principle from what I explained to you at No Hassle websites. So how they say, first, we design, build, and host your website for you. You won't lift a finger, but once it's built, you can easily add artwork and make changes anytime. So it's the same concept from the other website, but this is directed at artists. So where I did introduce the No Hassle website is because I have that one, but this one is exactly for artists. So I do recommend this as well. The costs of this are $59 to build the website, and then there's a $19 a month to host it. And what you'll do is they'll set up the domain, install an SSL certificate. They will add your first 5 to 10 artworks, create a stunning design, showcase your art, and activate buy now buttons and so on. And also link them to social networks, everything that it needs to do. If you're in the US or Canada, you get a 30-minute phone call. I really like this kind of concept, as you can see, like the No Hassle website and this emptyeasel.com website, because it's just easier, right? Instead of making it all by yourself, and the costs here are not so high, like you have to hire somebody for thousands, how it used to be. This is very simple. They have also, as you can see here, MailChimp email newsletters, which you can always change to MailerLite, that's fine. Print on demand integrations, easy buy now. So everything that's directed for artists, easy contact page, slideshows, page colors, blah, blah, blah. So obviously at this point, logos is cool to have. So going back to that, here there are some examples, but what you need to do is to click to get in touch and to request an invite, like here at the beginning, request an invite, and then you can have a chat with them. So I do recommend that as well, just as I did the other one. I just thought of this. So yeah, enjoy. This is proper for artists. So that may be even a better example than the No Hassle websites. And yeah, enjoy. Bye.